Hey guys, Tommy here. Today I want to talk to you guys about the topic of cryptocurrency security. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, and it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm just gonna get it out here for you guys because it's been on my mind quite a while, and I think I'll be making a lot more videos on security. First, what we have here is another new form of scam I just learned about. So check this out. This guy here, named Bagholding NFTs. I feel you, man. One of the most fear-inducing phishing attempts he's ever seen. Basically, these hackers pretended like they had access to his NFT profile in an effort to basically, let me expand this thread here. The scammers told me I had 10 minutes to send them 7 ETH, the reason so they would not entirely drain his wallet. So this guy kind of played along and has the story here. But the point I want to make here, this is a new scam. I haven't even heard of this one, you guys. I have heard of so many new types of scams in NFTs. You guys, if you don't know, NFTs are a cutting edge part of crypto because it's got a big focus on community, and it's great. You know, back in the day, I told you guys this before, back in the day, cryptos were a big competition for technology. That is shifting. You know, luckily the technology is kind of being built around Ethereum largely. Ethereum has, is the smart contract language people are using. Energy, the blockchain I built, is on that level as well too. But yeah, anyway, the point is the growth. If you guys are not in NFTs yet, I'd actually be curious to know. Let me know in the comments if you guys are in NFTs yet or not, because I'd like to get a sense of what proportion of you guys are. But once you guys are in it, you'll see there's a lot of energy. There's a way bigger community aspect than existed ever before in crypto. It's really powerful, you guys, really powerful, and should not be underrated. My alias is Tommy World Power. I pay attention to the most powerful stuff in the world. I'm telling you, the energy is there. So NFTs have a strong future, in my opinion. But anyway, that being said, there are so many ways to get scammed in NFTs. I've seen this so many different ways. Social engineering attacks. A friend of mine was scammed by getting thousands or tons of messages on his phone from Apple trying to log in, and then got a call from 1-800-MY-APPLE, which was actually scammers, but they knew a bunch of information they shouldn't have known, so he didn't know it was a scammer. Give him access, wiped his wallet. All kinds of sophisticated crimes, social engineering crimes that we haven't really seen. And I've seen a lot of crimes, keep my eye on it, that are really quite sophisticated and frequent in NFTs. Here's another one. If you guys have Bored Apes and you're staking them, if you forget, this is a new one I just learned too. If you forget to unstake your ape, which you have to use an ape and ape coin, both, to stake your ape. If you sell your ape and forget to unstake it, it goes with your ape coin. And so again, there's people who are automatically looking for that and sniping those. Just like all these soft ways to get screwed over. It's insane. So the reason I'm making this video, you guys must know, if you've been in crypto for much, you must know how bad the crime is. Here we go. According to blockchain analysis company Chainalysis, 0.15% of known crypto transactions conducted in 2021. That's pretty significant. That's one of every 600 transactions are involved in illicit activities like cybercrime, money laundering, terrorism financing. $14 billion, you guys. This is in 2021. $14 billion. This is massive. So I think the problem of crypto crime is the biggest problem in the crypto space. I feel pretty strongly about that. On that note, ironically, I have built the best blockchain in the world at stopping crime. And I want to make this video for you guys. If you guys don't know how it works, I'll give you a quick rundown of how security on our blockchain works. But I want to ask you guys, what do you think it takes to get this technology catch on? Guys, I'm the type of person, I didn't do a lot of YouTube videos the past 5 years. If I had just kept doing YouTube videos, I'd probably be pretty big. Those of you guys who are around watching me right now, I appreciate it. That means you guys who have stuck around here watching this are the people who probably really love me. So thank you for being there. But the reason I didn't make a ton of YouTube videos is because I was building technology. I got a message from the universe on the 4th of July, 2017 to build a blockchain like no one was going to build. And it was a powerful message. And I still feel the energy of it. And so I did it, I self-funded it. I actually put a lot of my money into building this. And I have built decentralized governance on Ethereum. As far as I know, no one else has done that. Just to give you some reference, Tezos raised $150 million in 2017 as one of the biggest ICOs ever for decentralized governance. The governance I built on energy, first of all, is built on Ethereum-based tech, on the Ethereum virtual machine. They didn't do that. So we have all the advantages of everything being built on Ethereum is on energy. And then we really have comprehensive governance that no one else has, which basically allows us to blacklist bad actors and recover assets. And I'm going to explain this because I've explained this to a couple dozen people. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown. First of all, if you haven't used energy, there's obviously no KYC on energy. If you haven't used energy, it's a permissionless blockchain. To be clear how our technology works, we're not rolling back the blockchain. It's a fallacy some people think. It's new transactions through decentralized governance to freeze addresses and then drain them if it's a bad actor and recover it to the user. And we've had this over the course of years, and it's worked phenomenally. I've created the safest blockchain in the world, you guys. And I want to make this video because, again, I want your guys' feedback on what it takes for the world to recognize this. You know, the tagline used to be energy cryptocurrency for world consciousness, because ultimately that was my objective, you guys. I made a cryptocurrency to increase the level of consciousness of the world. And yeah, I mean, to be honest with you guys, it's a bit painful. It's surprising to me that, you know, I feel like I've built game-changing technology, but I've just kind of not seen, you know, to be honest. And I'm sure I could do a better job in some parts, and that's where I'm coming to you guys and asking you, what does it take? Well, first of all, let's take a step back. Is this valid, right? Is the problem that I'm solving valid? I feel pretty strongly that it is, right? We see this sort of crap all the time. Like, haven't we had enough of this? You know, guys, the vision of crypto that I have, the future of crypto, and I've been saying this for years, the end game of crypto is competition for governance, meaning you have choices of several blockchains that you really like, and you pick the one that you like, how they're doing things the best, and protecting you is a core part of that. Imagine you know, being in a city, right? What services do you expect from a city? One of those critical services is safety, you know? And I'm surprised that you know, I'm really surprised. I feel like decentralized governance will eventually be a theme, but it hasn't hit yet. And I don't know what it takes for that to happen. Does there need to be another DAO event? If you guys weren't around in 2016, I was there. I put a bunch of ETH in this thing called the DAO. It was 14% of all Ether in the market, you guys. We're put in the DAO. And I should get good at looking this stuff up for you guys. The DAO Ethereum. Let's see if we can get you guys some info on this. The DAO, 14% of all ETH. Here we go, $150 million. That was 14% of all ETH at the time. You guys, it was like $10. You know, I don't want to tell you guys how much ETH I put in there. But the point of it is, they had some sort of mechanism where they would buy back the ETH below a point. So there was like a floor on it that you could get out if you could see it's getting close to it. So essentially there was no downside and only upside. So it was like, okay, so that's why I got 14% of all ETH. But of course, less than 3 months after its launch, the DAO was hacked. They actually didn't drain all the ETH out of it. They only took, I think, a fourth of it. This is saying more. But that was enough to cause a huge issue. And then what did Ethereum eventually do? They basically did a carbon vote, and 11,000 investors. I was one of them. They did a carbon vote and basically voted to hard fork the network. Here it says it wasn't. I don't think it was a soft fork. It was a hard fork. I don't know. I'm just reading this article for the first time, you guys. It was most certainly a hard fork, because that's how Ethereum Classic. Yeah, here we go. Those who refuse to carry a hard fork except rolled back the blockchain's history, known as Ethereum Classic. Yeah. So, I don't even think it was a rolling back the blockchain, you guys. I'm just reading this article as I'm talking to you. It was an adjustment just to that address. We're basically putting those coins that leaked out of there back in that address. So, you know, this is the issue, you guys. There's people that are so sensitive to governance, but you know what? It's needed, because you know what this looks like in the future if things aren't resolved? Let's say Ethereum goes the path of sharding like it looks like. Sharding is, by the way, we have different sorts of scaling technology. I gotta make a video, guys, on how I see scaling cryptos. But if you want a cool vision, imagine in your head a blockchain of blockchains. You know that meme, I'm going to put a blockchain in your blockchain? It's like that, but straight up, that's how you scale blockchains. The blockchain, after it gets to 5 terabytes, gets stamped off. You have 20 nodes validating it, and you move on to a new blockchain. That's how you do massive scalability. The biggest issue with Ethereum right now is that the blockchain's 10 terabytes. We're running an Ethereum node. It took a month to sync, and it costs, it's quite expensive to run an Ethereum node just for that data. So anyway, but what I'm saying about shards is if there's a shard with $50 billion in it, the hackers have a honeypot, and if they find one little error, that's what happened in the DAO. It was one tiny little error in there. Then they can drain that shard. And is that what it takes for people to take decentralized governance seriously? I don't know, but I don't know. Again, I just want your guys' take on it, because I am honestly surprised that I would, maybe haven't done the right job promoting it and talking about it, and that could be, but I want to hear you guys' take on it. I don't want to influence it too much. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. First of all, again, is my thesis valid that crime is one of the biggest problems in crypto? And then if that is so, then what do I need to do to get this recognized by the world? Because I don't know anyone who's built this sort of technology like our team's built. So anyway, I don't want to go on too much about it. Just wanted to get your guys' take on it. Just again, been meaning to make this video for a while. So let's start things there. I'm probably going to do more videos in the future because there's so many scams and stuff. And I want to kind of forewarn you guys of stuff to be careful of, like this. And beyond that, just building that awareness and the need. Guys, I've seen a lot of people get scammed and stuff, and it's painful. I brought my friend, she's an artist, into NFTs, and a few weeks into it, she got scammed. People sent free NFTs to her, actual free NFTs, and then someone supposedly was sending her free NFT and got her to click on a link and it drained her wallet. Like, this is the status quo of crypto, you guys. The reason I built security on Energy is because I hear of every crime that happened on Energy. And after hearing a number of significant sized crimes, including someone who lost their life savings, I was like, I have to do something about this. That's why I solved this problem, you guys, because it's the biggest pain point that I've seen in crypto. And I'm honestly shocked that no other major project has solved this. I did want to tell you guys how it works. I could potentially save that for another video, but let's. I don't want to make this video too long, but I guess I'll give you a very short version of how it works. We have here on Energy Nexus wallet alerts. So the way this works, you guys, I'm sure you've got a text message probably. Did you spend $1,000 at Walmart? Something like that. So here's the same sort of thing. You put your email address and your wallet in, and you get an email anytime your funds move. This gives you a heads up, so you don't have to check your wallet all the time to see if you got scammed. If for whatever reason you recognize a transaction that does not look right, that just looks like maybe your wallet got drained, hopefully not, but come in our Discord channel, here we go, or send us an email and let us know what happened, and we will do a proposal to temporarily freeze that address. Proposals with our decentralized governance, if there's more yes votes than no votes, an address can be temporarily frozen, and then we can analyze to see what happened. If it turns out, we then investigate it. We have some people who do that on our team. If it turns out that it does look like a crime, we'll push for more votes. If we get more than a 7% quorum, that address can be permanently frozen. And then we can do another proposal to drain that address into a new address and recover funds back to the user. You guys, we've had this live for years, and we've, again, pretty much eliminated blockchain crime. There's a second piece to this, that criminals will always want to move funds out of reach as quickly as possible. So the second piece to this is I recreated what's called the 3-day good funding model. I believe that's the name. There's a few names for it. So it's basically like T+3 settlement, that everything within our blockchain is quite fast, using our DEX. When we have our NFT marketplace using that, you'll be able to do those all just about as fast as Ethereum. If you're moving funds to a bridge, using the Energy bridge, or to an exchange, then there's a 3-day delay, 3.5 days. The purpose of that is to give you enough time to realize something happened and to report it. The combination of these features, you guys, have scared all the criminals away. They don't mess on the Energy blockchain because they'd rather go mess on a blockchain with something they can get away with. This is, in my eyes, a big deal. I'm really big on security. I'm really big on making an environment that's safe for our friends, for our family. This is the technology that probably big businesses would want to use. But anyway, again, let me get your take in the comments below what we need to do to get the world to recognize what we built. I have some people who really do see it and appreciate it, but I think by and by large, the world and the crypto space does not recognize what we've done. So again, I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. So anyway, don't want to go on too long. This is kind of an intro video I'm doing to crypto security, and I will be doing, again, more videos, again, on this sort of stuff, and I'll be covering the scams and stuff for you guys to know what to look out for. Yeah, thank you guys. Be sure to hit a like if you haven't yet, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.